welcome home ceremony of one of Rhoda's sons returning from their tour of duty. This year, we honor Specialist Frederick A. Barcinas II. We ask all to please join me as we welcome Service Member Barcinas and his family. Ladies and gentlemen, before we proceed, we ask all to please rise for the playing of the U.S. CNMI and Rhoda Anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, you all may be seated. For this year's Welcome Home ceremony, it is my honor to call the Special Assistant for Military and Veterans Affairs to read out the honoree for this year, Mr. Ike Mendiola.
Thank you, Ivan. I believe I'm getting tired of you. We spent almost 2 weeks during the triathlon. Mr. Mayor, if I may, for all of you, the people of Luta, I am conveying the greatest appreciation to Luta, the host and the first ever mini games triathlon to be held on the island that just culminated yesterday. As I speak, the officials are demobilizing. They're on the way. They're exiting Rhoda, departing Rhoda rather, heading back to Saipan, and then the delegates and the triathletes rather, are on the way back to the country. Coming from there, it was outstanding to all those who are involved with the triathlon, the support, the volunteers. What a beautiful performance you guys did. And they said, thank you very much. The delegation mayor from Palau said that Palau is beautiful, but Rota is the best. Ladies and gentlemen, this is one of this moment, and I would like to recognize visiting veterans service member, Mr. Will Peterson. Sir, please stand. Thank you. Mr. Will Peterson and last was in my station here permanently starting from last year, September, just to service our heroes who have exited, and also any issues concerning Veterans Affairs. So sir, we salute you and thank you. You are witnessing right now, the mayor is the only mayor of Rhoda to date that start this program to embrace all our service members, either vacationing in Rhoda or coming back home, because of their sacrifice, defenders of our freedom and democracy. Without further ado, I'm proud again to welcome this handsome young guy, Specialist Frederick Barcinas II. Ladies and gentlemen, hoorah! And thank you, parents, Erica and Resident Director Glenn Martita. You are the example of your discipline and the product of a family member that right now one of our heroes that are presently serving. Thank you, sir, and it's still an honor, and it's going to be an everlasting gratitude from the island of Luta. Yeah, just to give you a brief background about our service member. He is presently serving, and his rank is Specialist Frederick Barcinas. He is a member of the 82nd Airborne. Other than Navy SEALs, other than Rangers, they are literally the badass in the military. These guys can deploy at a moment's notice. They're always on standby in response to conflict or natural disaster. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to break the news, sir. And I'm very happy. Next week, July 1st, he will be promoted to Sergeant. His MOS, or military occupational search, he's a wheel vehicle mechanic, or 91B. He enlisted, or rather, got out of the basic training out of Fort Bragg, North Carolina. He was deployed to Afghanistan, Operation Ally, Refuge. Also, first troops to deploy to Afghanistan during the initial evacuation at the U.S. Embassy. Unfortunately, with their battalion or something, correct me sir if I'm wrong, they suffered a slight casualty. So, our hearts to those who were affected by their special mission. So, ladies and gentlemen, once again, our very own hero, Frederick Barcinas II. Whoa!
Thank you again, Homeland. Ladies and gentlemen, to give the welcoming remarks from our municipal leaders, please join me in recognizing the Mayor of Rhoda, the Honorable Efren M. Atherley.
Thank you, Ivan. And good morning to all of you, and welcome to the Welcoming Home Hero Ceremony in honor of Frederick A. Barcinas, Tita, right? The second? Yes. Sir, thank you so much for joining the military. You really give us the freedom to do what we do here on the island, protecting the freedom, democracy around the world. And to the parents, Mr. and Mrs. Glenn Martita, I want to really thank you guys for allowing your son to protect us, doing his job to protect the people of Rhoda or the U.S. And its allies. But Frederick, without doing us a responsibility, you really make us proud. Today we're here in honor of Frederick, celebrating his duty, joining the military, protecting freedom and democracy across the world. So let's give him a big hand of applause. Thank you. Today really is it's fitting because here we are celebrating the beginning of Frederick's career, and here we are again joined by a veteran to tell us what we, or the military, the veterans, can really get benefits here on the island. So we're here celebrating the beginning, and here celebrating and also passing on what benefits for joining the military. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Oh, okay. So anyways, like I said, thank you for joining us today. And let's, when you see a military out there, smile and say thank you. We have to respect them for really protecting the freedom and democracy across the world. So to Frederick, once again, thank you.
Thank you again, Mr. Mayor. Ladies and gentlemen, next to give a brief remarks on behalf of the municipal leadership, please join me in recognizing the chairman of the Rota Municipal Council, the Honorable Jonathan Hokumizan.
Thank you, Evan. Welcome again, everyone. Good morning. Honored guests, families, friends. Welcome. Welcome to Sergeant. I'm going to call you Sergeant from now on. Sergeant. Welcome back home again. I remember Frederick, baseball time, still young, growing up. Now he has these guns. So damn boy, you got good. But thank you again. I know all the work you've done. Keep up the good work. Thank you for your service to the families, grandma, parents. I know you guys are very proud of your son. We are proud too. He's a Rota niece. And to all the parents that their kids or their families are in the service, thank you. I know how it feels. Man, I just want to say this, but my son just graduated from basic training today. Today. I want to say that. I want to show off. But again, this is about you, Frederick. Welcome home. Thank you for your service. Give a round of applause, everybody. So, guys, enjoy your time. He's going to be going back to work, right? Okay. So thank you again, everybody. Good morning.
Thank you again, Mr. Chairman. And ladies and gentlemen, to close us out and our remarks from our municipal leader, please join me as I recognize the Honorable Secretary of the Rota Municipal Council, the Honorable Jim Michael Afterley.
Secretary, that was a surprise. But anyways, good morning, everyone. Wasn't expecting to talk this morning. Anyways, I would like to thank all the parents, the friends, and family of the sergeant, right? Sergeant Barcinas, Director Glenn, the wife. Thank you for letting your son join the military to serve our freedom. It's just a brief and closing. I would like to thank everyone for coming. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you again, Councilman Jim. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we will now present the municipal tribute. We ask the honoree as well as the leadership to go before the Great Seal and Mr. Eichmann Yola to read the certificate of recognition.
Mr. Ivan here, still the blood in him is still a council member. Ladies and gentlemen, yes, very true. So this is a special moment from the community of Pluto, the leadership, the mayor, and the 18th Rota Municipal Council. So again, let me use my eyesight. Every time the German speaks Donovan, he mentions about generation. He makes me feel like an old school. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a special moment, certificate of recognition coming from the heart of the people of Luther, through the leadership of who you're looking up there. Certificate of recognition. This certificate is presented to especially is Frederick A. Barcinas II to be a sergeant by next week, July 1st. In recognition of your valuable contribution to our freedom and democracy, we continue to enjoy as one nation of the United States of America, the greatest military in the world. We will continue to recognize and support our country's service members and their families in peace, in crisis, and in war. Signed by the Honorable Efren M. Atalik, Mayor of Luta, Honorable Jonathan H. Linstama, Chairman of the Rota 18th Rota Municipal Council.
Thank you, everyone. Please, you may be seated. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the moment we've all been waiting for, the honorary will now deliver his remarks. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me as I recognize one of Rhoda's All-American son in the All-American Division, the Deuces of Ace, the 82nd Airborne, Sergeant Barcinas, everybody.
Good morning, everyone. I'd like to thank our friend and all the members that set this up too. I appreciate everybody that come here to welcome me back. Thank you. Oh yeah. It wasn't easy, but I'd like to shout out big thanks to my friends and family, especially my parents. They've been with me when I was at my lowest, so I'd like to give a big shout out to them. They were there for me all the time. So, yeah. And I'd like to thank everybody again for coming. It's really good to be back, and yes, I'm enjoying it. So thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, this will conclude our welcome home ceremony. After this, we'll have the official photo, and as well, the mayor would like to thank the Women's Affairs Office for putting together a small gathering for the families and those present today. As we remind our locals, family members, and friends that as the sun sets today, let us remember to thank a veteran. Let us remember to thank our servicemen. In the U.S. Army Soldiers Creed, there is a section known as the Warrior Ethos. That ethos speaks, you will always place the mission first, you will never accept defeat, and you will never leave a falling comrade behind. Like so is the administration under the Honorable Efren M. Atalik, alongside with the Rhoda Municipal Council. We are to honor every child returning home from service. So Zeus Mossy, please join us for an official photo. Right. At this time, are you going? You can open the food. Are you going? Okay, families, grandma, aunties. Family anymore?